Hello, I'm cool! No, that's not my name. Hello there and welcome back, it is I, Wizlix, and here we are to play a game. Good morning, good evening, or maybe even good night. Today we are playing the Grace Ace Attorney Chronicles. We started last time. It's been a while actually. Well, 1 week. We've started the game 2 weeks ago already. And now we're finally getting to the second episode. Maybe finally we go back to the Oh no, you don't have the sound.
ブライヤーロードの歩道で起こった姿なき犯人による冬の夜の惨劇。背中を刺され倒れた裏若きレディが生死をさまよううちに事件は解決した。窮地に陥った東洋人の留学生が我が友人によって救い出されたその晩、ガス灯の刻むほの暗い影の中、再び奇怪な事件が闇を切り裂いた。当時の新聞の戦場的な
Right. Last time during the trial we talked about the second case with stressful guy, you know?
死刑囚の呪い、ガス魔人の
The one that we never talked about, the one that we've never seen.
現場に駆けつけた名探偵は瞬時にその真相を看破するのだが、それは悲劇の舞台の幕開けを告げるプレリュードに過ぎなかったのである。
And this is the one that we'll discover today. Well, time to read. Well, my name is Rinosuke Naruhodo. I'm a fledgling lawyer just starting out on my journey. 6 months ago, I arrived at the visiting student of law, having made the long voyage across the sea from the Empire of Japan to here, London, England. And on the way, in quite extraordinary circumstances, I made the acquaintance of a world-famous detective. Actually, I reside in the attic of the detective's own lodgings, from where I run my legal consultancy of sorts. I've successfully defended a number of clients in Redden's highest courts, the Old Bailey. Since a particularly grueling and unforgettable legal battle 4 months ago now, I haven't returned to the courtroom. In truth, I lost my right to return. That epic trial was just one small part of an epic tale, a tale which was now about to awaken from slumber. Thanks to a letter that arrived this morning from my homeland. Okay, I don't know where we are in the story actually. Are we in the past or in the future? No, present. Are we after the trial of the episode 1 or are we in the flashback? What a delicious smell, wafting up the stairs. Must be nearly time for breakfast. I ought to go down to Mr. Shom's suite. And say good morning to the great detective and his flatmates. I was talking about something, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, about the fact that we're now at the episode 2. That's it. Oh, hello Iris. You fatherless child? I was just about to call up to you. The bacon's ready. It's not kind. She's pretty cool. That's cool. She's cute. It's weird. I mean. Delicious. Before we eat though, I have some news for you. Shh. Not another wall, Mr. Naruhodo. This could be just The abstruse thing for my pre-breakfast stagnation rebelling mental simulation. Well, morning to you, Mr. Sholmes. Ah, yes, I see. Ah. 5 minutes. You'll be my thumbnail. I'm pretty sure about it. So that's it. The truth is as clear to me as day. My faculties of observation have revealed it again. He's pretty bad at looking at things. Or not? I don't know. Indeed, we met a surprise. A surprisingly overjoyed detective. Is that not the case? Uh-huh. We met your fellow belly warrants explanation. Belly. Not bar. Lastly, your hair is particularly unkempt, somewhat reminiscent of a bird's nest. Secondly, you have neglected to fasten the third button of your jackets. Clearly, when considered together, these two facts point to you having been flustered this morning. I talk now? But of course, I don't look for admiration, you understand? Well, my hair always looks like this. It's been this way since I first met you. Oh, it has? And the button was ripped off last night, if you remember? By you. Ooh, that's horrid. How you pulled your button off? Yee. Yes, I recall the incident now. Was after the super, was it not? As the evening advanced, I picked up my violin and began to play the wailing notes of a haunting tune. Then to my utter dismay, the third string snapped. Why did it have to happen? Little wonder then that in my vexation I grabbed the first button I saw and ripped. What the I'm so angry. Okay. It's troubling me that you expect me to know where it is. Somewhere thereabouts on the floor, one presumes. Really helpful. What matters at the present time, my dear fellow, is simply whether or not my deduction was unerring. You mean the conclusion or what you've seen? Totally said it when he came in, didn't he? I had a surprise this morning. Genius. This is genius. Oh my god. So amazing. I don't know how long I will keep it up before I crumble and break and sleep. It's only a matter of time. Tick tack, tick tack. Oh no, it's coming. I'm always tired actually. I'm only a bit energetic in the beginning, and that's it. Well, that is a surprise. Funny guy. It's nuts. Strange. No, we actually love him. Yes, this man is the pride of the British Empire. The famous consulting detective Mr. Sherlock Holmes. There can't be a single person in the world who doesn't know his name. Well, you did actually before. Alright then, enough for this silly conversation. Come and eat this bacon before it gets cold. I have a new herbal tea for you to try too. My latest special blend. It is after the trial from the last game. And here we have Iris Wilson, Mr. Shum's lodger and companion. Fatherless. A truly exceptional young girl who's the author of a highly successful serialization here in London. Yes, The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes, as published in the Rents magazine. So, Mr. Naruhodo, when you put us out of your misery, what surprised you this fine morning? Running. Well, I received a letter from Japan. Susie, you mean? Was it really? That's right, and she had some rather startling news. In fact... Uh-oh. Intriguing, indeed. You must tell us all about it over breakfast. What fun! We'll discover the truth, maybe. Alright, it's the letter that arrived from Japan this morning by international post. Oh lovely, look at Susie's beautiful writing. Wish I could read it. Could read? Oh, 'cause it's Japanese. Right. And how is your judicial assistant faring, may I ask? He's very well, thank you. In fact, according to what she's written, she actually appeared as a lawyer in the Japanese Supreme Court and won a case. Really? Isn't she wonderful? God above your good self, my dear fellow. Won cases too, you know? Probably Mr. Natsume appeared in trial as a witness. Natsume? Huh. I don't recall that name. Of course you do. We helped the man twice. Once. You know those two cases that took place on Briar Road 6 months ago? The mustache twitchy man with the somewhat villain eyes and the mustache? You didn't have to mustache, Holly. He didn't? Or he did? Who'd forget those two cases? It made a very deep impression on me. I felt some sort of strength that made me believe that I heard something, but I didn't. I'm traveling? Am I on another universe line? Cause you're only changing your disc. Sholmes. A very deep impression they made on you, clearly. Well, startling news. So what was this startling news penned by Mrs. Sato? You remember the case of the haunted lodgings, Mr. Sholmes? So we had the case where he apparently stabbed someone, but it wasn't him. And well, the girl actually didn't die. But I don't remember the second case. I don't feel entirely certain that a case of that nature did not occur. It's not forgotten then. Me too. Anyway, in her letter, Miss Sarah asked that we read over her case notes again and investigate further. They took place half a year ago. For what purpose? Because of something that Mr. Natsume said to her, apparently. He suggested that the real reason why she was called back to Japan so suddenly might have something to do with the case of the haunted lodgings. Oh. On Mrs. Natsume's return to Japan, Mrs. Sato's father questioned him about the case, she says, and something Mrs. Natsume said appeared to trouble Professor Mikotoba, prompting him to send a telegram. That case! Uh-huh. That case. Right, that case. The case where someone died and the trial, and we had to defend Mr. Natsume. Oh, that case. We needed so many evidence, yeah? And there was still this... the Reaper of the Old Bailey here. What a case, damn. Right? And I had compiled the whole story into a nice, neat manuscript ready for publication too. The Holly here was all funny about it, remember? Was very mean. The story must not be published, you said, very mysteriously as well. You mean the Hand of the Baskervilles? You perhaps know something about it as well, Mr. Sholmes? About why Mrs. Sato was suddenly told 4 months ago that she had to return to Japan? So it's actually this manuscript. It's been 4 months now since we saved Suzy off at Dover. Dover? Was such a shock, wasn't it? The way she just suddenly announced that she had to go back to Japan. Indeed it was. Due to a telegram she received from her homeland, I believe. That's right. Telling her to return urgently. It's because her father has passed away. Kind of. Not exactly. It just said that he was suffering from a high fever, cause of which wasn't known. It's not dead. According to this letter, the news about her father's fever was just a ruse. So Suzy's daddy lied to her so that she'd make the voyage back home. Why will he do that? I have to admit I have absolutely no idea. But I believe it's almost certainly related to the case of the haunted lodgings. So when I heard back to Japan so suddenly like that, I wonder what Mrs. Sato's father is hiding. You know what it's all about? Oh, he's all dressed up. Well, who can say? Please, have engagements, my dear fellow. My calendar is quite surprisingly full today. A stringent analysis of the matter will be excessive. I feel even if I were quite a leisure. So man the fault in my essence, won't you, Iris? And he's gone. Suspicious. I think perhaps Professor Mikotoba isn't the only person hiding something here. The second was involved in 2 cases, but only one of them was forbidden from being published. Of all people, Mr. Sholmes. Aha! I found them at least. Last. Are they? The notes about the case. That's right. Susan and I compiled them together. Gates of the Haunted Lodgings. Okay, so it's not Baskervilles. You want to read them, Bruno? It's another one. Absolutely, thank you, Iris. No idea what secrets could be still hiding in the shadows of this case. Perhaps if I read over the notes again, something might come to light. That's the spirits. Cyrus and I decided to read over the case notes again together. Everything from what happened to her investigation and that fierce battle in the courts that followed. Reliving every detail. Just need to find a clue. I have all the time in the world. of course. I'm no longer allowed to practice law in the courts of Great Britain. So why are you here then? Wait, why? Six months ago, a mysterious incident that unfolded on the wintry streets of London. And that's the original case. A young woman was found lying on the snowy pavements of Bry Road with a knife in her back. Fortunately, her life was spared. She was unconscious for several days following the incident. The fog was thick and nobody saw her attacker, but by a cruel twist of fate, a visiting Japanese student was walking behind her at the time, was duly arrested. That's the case that we already know. The man was Saseki-san, and the man who effected his arrest was Mr. Sholmes. Believing in her compatriot's innocence, Dara-san and I decided to represent Saseki-san in court. And after a grueling trial of many twists and turns, we finally managed to prove his innocence. Was the man's reaction after the trial, but his jubilant jubilation was short-lived. Jubilation? We received a telegram from Mr. Sholmes the following morning. The victim of the Bry Road stabbing has regained consciousness. Hurry to Bart's at once. Citizen and I, Simone Handsome? Handsome? Hello, Handsome. And headed immediately to the hospital. Oh. It's right after the first case. Oh. I can see rats. There you are at last. Good morning, Mr. Sholmes. I think not. Oh. Late. What left you so long? Well, it's your telegram. It only arrived at 5 o'clock, Mr. Sholmes. It's 20 minutes ride to the hospital. It's 5:30 now. And we made very good time. The time is really irrelevant. Fact is, I have been waiting for what has felt like an eternity. Really? The matter of fact that myself was awakened at 4 this morning by a telegram boy. Feeling it was somewhat unjust that I alone had been aroused at such an hour, I sent one to you. Anyway, you're here now, so the victim is over there. She's only just regained consciousness. You should introduce yourselves. I shall observe from here. That's the lady who was found on the snow-covered pavements with the knife in her back. She's Miss Green. That's it? Why is there a rat? Well, a rat. A mouse, Mr. Nahoru. An enormous mouse. Vermin in the hospital? This doesn't seem to be the best. Very hygienic. It looks like a very healthy specimen, doesn't it? It's very plump. Not sure we can say that's down to the excellence of this facility, if that's what you were thinking. Oh my god. Yawning. So weak. Sleep. Okay. Ryunosuke Naruhodo from the Empire Japan. Was it you? You know that? Are you the man who... lawyer? And I'm Susaru Mikutoba. Pleased to meet you. Was it your knife then? Are you the one who... No. I assure you, I'm Mr. Naruhodo, judicial assistant. I heard that you regained consciousness and wanted to come to give you our best wishes. For me. Thank you. I'm Olive Green. I'm an artist. Well, no, that's not right, is it? Well, I mean, it is. I'm trying to be an artist. Well, what I really mean is I just really want to be an artist. I feel you. Truth is, I don't have any talents. I know I don't. Come on, Queen. What do we have? There's no wonder I was standing in the back. I don't think that's related, actually. This young woman seems to bend over backwards to put herself down. Seeing as we're here, we should ask her about what happened from the perspective, I suppose. Suddenly be struck in the back by a blade as you were walking along the pavements. Or was it a terrible experience you had, Miss Green? What's so cold that day? The fog was so thick I couldn't see a thing. It was 4 days ago now. Huh? The case has been solved, hasn't it? Well, I've been here in the hospital, I think. Mr. Sholmes, as you well know, it was Mr. Naruhodo's hard work in court that solved the case. Are you yet to hear what happened, Miss Green? Fight. I'm so liquid. I can't even read anymore. I should never have regained consciousness. It was felt selfish to me. Well, we're also relieved that you're on demand, Miss Green. Really, we are. She's making milk. Well, milk powder. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I say what? What did I say? Oh my god. I think I said something. Okay. I think I said something about Potter. Wow. Okay, let me have a drink. I was thinking of something, then I started to be half asleep for a second. And I think never mind that. I was okay. Should I explain what I was thinking? And I don't even know why. I was thinking of something. I was thinking of someone who actually was controlling a freaking huge amount of milk powder. You know, the one that you give for babies when you need to give them milk, but that you don't need to make it yourself. Lol. It's not funny, actually. And I was thinking of someone who actually have a ton of it and actually gave it to other people. And maybe she made it, and I don't know why and how I could think of that in a split of a second. What the frick? But now I'm totally fine. Now that I realize that I said this thing. Milk powder. Oh, I'm tired, but now I'm fine. I just need this. I mean, I'm a student of art, really. It felt. I don't know if I said it or I thought I said it, but now I said what I thought I said it, so that now you understand what I mean by what I said. Well, and it's not her actually, it's totally unrelated, but I couldn't read actually. My eyes started to stop walking. So I was just pressing like that. And it was really just my head. An Academy of Fine Arts. Great Britain is so cool. Look at me, and look at it. Tell me, Miss Green, do you live hereabouts? Huh? I'll keep it that, actually, yeah, by the way. Do you live hereabouts? No, actually. I don't deserve it. Yes, right. She is extreme. There, but I have a little flat on Brixton Road. I see. Oh, very interesting. I read uninteresting, but I reread it, so it's fine. Is it? It's only some 10 shops away on the other ground from here. And Thorndyke Academy is a mere 3-minute walk from Brixton town centre. Does that matter, Mr. Chomps? Perhaps not, but Brea Road is a far less salubrious part of town by comparison, dwelt in by those of inferior means, including the maleficent Mr. Musset. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Interesting. Playing with my keyboard, I feel like I'm a kid. I need to have some kind of something quickly. I need something. I feel like I'm a kid, like a hyperactive kid. You know, when you give them too much sugar. What's this? She suddenly climbed up. Mr. Sholmes, you should be ashamed of yourself, prying into young maiden's private affairs. Ha 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 ha. Is that fun? Huh? I don't get it. I'm not following. Ah, that's bad. If you don't mind. I'm being discharged shortly, so I need to bag up my things. Of course, we won't keep you. Thank you so much, Miss Green. Miss Green. Wow. Ah, this looks like the patient's treatment notes. Let's see. Do not feed. What is this place, a zoo? I seem to remember seeing an almost identical sign in the local park. Yeah! I don't know why I'm trying to remove keyboard's keys, actually. Yeah! Oh, interesting. So the enter is like that. Makes so much less noise like that. Actually, if my keyboard is a bit noisy, it's only like that. It's only because of the plastic. Because there's some height. Without it, I'm pressing really quickly the button. It doesn't make any sound. Actually, my keyboard is not that noisy. It's only plastic on my keys. It's an artist's mannequin, I believe, is what. Not what you call a typical figure. For what purpose, though? Is it? I want to break it more. I want to break my keyboard totally. Why am I doing that right now? Playing Gracie's Chronicles. Well, if you want to draw a full-figured person, it's the right tool for the job. Oh, let's see. Look, there's a photograph in this frame here. Oh, young. It's a picture of a young gentleman. Looks to be about the same age as Miss Green, I would say. That's the young woman's special someone, do you think? I don't know you have a sense for matters of the heart. Not in the least. I shall certainly say the first thing I fall off. Oh. Is there a Mr. Narrow Father here? Mr. Narrow Father? Father? What's that sound? Oh, jeez. It wasn't something suspicious. Or just my Twitter. Oh dear, today is a special day. A day full of fail and pleasure. Or failing. Mr. No Father Good, this is for you. I want to break this key. A message from Mr. Sosi Notman. Soseki? And Natsumi. A message to me. Why will the policeman be delivering a message from Mr. Natsume? He's under arrest again. Please defend me. I'm under arrest again. I did a mistake. What's going on? Worried I might break this one. Am I doing that? Aha! I got it. Ew. Ew. It's yucky. Some dust. Skin? Mmm, delicious. That'll be my next breakfast. That's cool. One day I'll take a picture of my keyboard and then I'll try to remove everything. That'll be in the future. Okay, so yes, a message from Miss Natsume. I should really stop it. Come on, we're not here for that. Is something wrong, Mr. Shams? Something wrong, Mr. Shams, he says. Have you not seen these notes? No, how could I have? Well, seem London's criminals have no intention of letting the great detective rest. A new case calls a case of murder. Nevertheless, we must depart at once. Full cab. Time of the essence. Trouble is, I've yet to read Mr. Natsume's note. Ouch. Oh, ah. We ought to pay him a visit. This will be entirely inconvenient. Convenience? What do you mean? Well, it's all here in the note, my dear fellows. Who do you think is not victim? Not guilt. English difficult. Huh? Defendant? No. The murder we must investigate took place at Mr. Mustache's lodgings. Huh? I'll hail a fiacre at once. It was only yesterday that Sageson was in court and we were dispelling doubts about his innocence. And now the very next day, there's a murder at the man's own address. May very well be the unluckiest man alive. So it seemed to us at the time, but we're soon to discover it was worse than we thought. Let's see. Defendant. Oh, who's this pink? Quite frivolous? No. Extravagant. Young human. Gentleman is deceased. Without question, he's dead. Ah. Hello, welcome students. Mr. Natsume, why? Why is this happening? Wait to me. I've only just got off the court yesterday, was finally home after 2 days of misery. Then I wake up the next day to this. The only bird should catch a worm like this. I see you're in high spirits again this morning, Mr. Mustache. Hello, Shams. Let me remove this. I don't think we can. What have I done? This. Ah. Well, Mr. Shams came here with us. Us! Sorry. I'm quite sure he'll be able to... I'm once again thinking about... I think it's nearly, I could call it a dream. I did a dream in 1 minute. Damn it. That's a beautiful thing. Grrr. Rawr. Grrr. I should follow the story. Too hard to follow. Rexon, pleasant, is it? Gives me a heartburn every time I see you. You face a crime scene, Shams. I did suspected that your heartburn is a result of your excessive consumption of fried food. Good morning, Inspector. It's a crime scene, don't you go touching anything. Or good morning to you too, Sunshine. Well, he's like that. He's not even in prison. He's just standing here. Like that. So, Inspector, what was the victim's name? Who was he? Mr. William Shakespeare. Sorry. A sham. You can probably tell he was an actor. Bit of a dead loss, as it happens. Or just dead? Because he's like not breathing anymore. He's dead. Ah, shit. It was the landlord, old Mr. Garadeb, and the other lodger, Mr. Natsume, who found him. The fellow didn't rise at his usual hour, so Garadeb got worried and kicked the door down. But doesn't Mr. Garadeb have a bad leg? Oh yeah, you're right there. It's just that jittery Japanese hunchback over there who actually did the kicking. Really? Thank you, Sam. The victim was pretty hard up. Done some time inside for petty crimes. Ah, that's what you mean. I was thinking of something other it could be. But why? I mean, well, it's true that your muscle becomes rigid when you die, so how about it? I don't know. You had no money, no place to go, and no friends. You. You, not you. You. More like, oh. Not cool. His only acquaintance were the people in his house. In this house. Miserable life and the miserable end of it. So what exactly Mr. Natsume is still doing here? He's not involved in the investigation, so shouldn't you have sent him away from the crime scene? Well, I'm not saying this because the fellow looks odd or anything, or that he acts suspicious. But the fellow will be prudent to take a statement from the cohabiter. Yikes. You didn't say culprit there, did you? Oh dear, Minister Natsume appears to be under suspicion again. Yep. Seconds. Not walking. Good. Ah, poor man. Unfortunate. Anyway, I can't say much until the coroner gets here. But I don't think the fella's been gone that long. The body's still warm. But if the inspector wouldn't allow it, I don't think I could bring myself to touch a dead body. I mean, we never know. Still hot. I say hands off. You're gonna mess up my crime scene. Just wanted to look. That's all. No chance. I know you kid. I know you're kind. Don't mess it up by looking at it. Someone's in a bad mood. There's certainly some bad air in here, Isn't there? Alright, sounds like I'd better talk to the spider first and try to curry some favor. Not enough? Oh, that's long. What about you? Well, what a terrible thing to have happen. Well, it's been 3 days since I was arrested for the incidents on the pavement outside. And then, having finally regained my freedom, starts happening all over again. Endless existence of excruciating experiences. Or, to make it short, E. We're neighbors, I suppose. So do you know the victim? Were you friends? Strange. He's trembling like a leaf. Wasn't a complete stranger. But he didn't invite you to our room. My honor, I swear it. Do you have it? Do you have some? Not suspicious. When we found him here, I felt wretched, which is why I sent word asking you to come. Through that spacer over there. Hello, Shams. What are you doing? You the only observe to know it's my dear fellow. Investigating, naturally. There's nothing natural about that pose. Patience. We're not been here in this room for 5 minutes. So all I've imagined to deduce is what actually happened. Yeah? Really? Tell us. And you proposed the idea, I believe one could indeed see it that way. At present time, I have managed to draw two incontrovertible conclusions. First, there was a physical struggle here last night, in which the victim fought for his life. Huh. Not suspicious. Second conclusion is that was a poison lingering in the air here last night that passed the victim's lips. So extreme. Ah. I? You must tell us everything, Mr. Shams. You spare no detail. finally, let the theatrical tragedy before us be unraveled by my great deductions presented for your pleasure in 2 acts. There are some truly astounding great deductions from Mr. Sholmes in the past. This will be no exception. What miracles will unfold before our eyes this time? My dear fellows, for delight and wonder, let me contain rise. Like Sholmes, logic and reasoning spectacular. Act 1. Well, careful observation of the victim reveals to us the events that transpired in this disconsolate room last night. From the mouth of the murderer clearly indicates the use of poison. The victim will notice a large dining plate which contains, you will observe, 1/2 of a sizable bar of soap. Meaningful? Indubitably. Why is this soap set so purposely upon the dish? Like the victim's last supper, in fact? Yes. Could it be? Of course, the photo revealed the answer. It is that the young man's appetite was his undoing. Picking up arms in the form of his gallery, the victim engaged in a deadly battle for his life. His anger was in vain, for he couldn't resist devouring the superior feast. London's foul soap is besmirched by foul poison. Are you calling that an accident? Not a murder? The soap and you man's about to preferably match to ignore. The cause of death was clearly intoxication due to excessive ingestion of foul soap. Also, foul. You personally have a great interest in the taste of foul candle wax, of course. Oh no, it's coming back. No. Because of that, that's why we proceed to Act 2, where we ponder the next question. Was this really a murder? And the last supper. A man died and died alone. The single teacup suggests the answer. Your conclusion on such meager evidence will be foolish, however, suddenly. The criminal could have absconded with his own cup to cover his tracks. Although you all doubt, my dear fellow. What? Isn't it when they entered the room? The falls open now. At the time of the incident, this door was locked. The sole key was in the victim's pockets. In other words, when the victim consumed the poison, he must have been alone. Alone with his inferior soap, whence wafted an inferior scent. With that acrid aroma lingering in the air, the victim met his end in tragic solitude. Well, time for correction. If I actually know what he wants. Oh, I'm feeling so flat now. Just one thing, Mr. Shams. You're supposed to identifying just one thing, aren't you, Mr. Nahodo? Wait, what concerns you? How hungry he was, you think the man would have eaten soap. The burn that this man had barely a penny to his name. It's a curious thing, but to one so destitute, so can suddenly appeared quite irresistibly appetizing. It's actually not a thing. In a famine period, you tend to eat whatever you think and whatever you can find. So even soap, actually. But I'm not sure if that's the case. You know, there was a time in the past where they had a problem with mushroom, mold actually, mildew, and it created famine so big that they started to eat the boots or whatever they could find. Because of the leather, it's actually contains some calories. That's a thing of the past. I have tried a little soap myself in the past. Oh, you've eaten it, you mean? My dear fellow, it was some little time ago now. The postulation was that it will cleanse my gut? No. And did it? As I breathed in agony on the floor and I spilled the contents of my stomach? Yes, I believe. This prince loved me a variable lesson. Soap is quite poisonous. Unpleasant taste and leads to great discomfort in summary. Can I recommend it? I wanna eat it even if you did. That's sensitive. Okay, I'm back. I need to take a issue. It's Miss Natsume. Couldn't help noticing him shuddering and quivering out of the corner of my eye. Almost as if Mr. Shom's addiction touched nerve. The clenched teeth episode didn't last. Great detective deduction may need some gentle corrections in order to reach the actual truth. As always. Instead to hit the nail on the side of the head and drive it in an obtuse angle. How's that he falls to us to straighten things out. Alright then, let's see what we can do. basically pick out the keywords in Mr. Sholm's quite brilliant detections and discreetly exchange them for something that makes a little more sense. You can do that. After we arrived in one. Okay, round 2. Ah, that's so flat now. Falling by. Man. They continued that a fork implies the man who was eating something, about to eat something. Sure. Once you decide to eat some soup, I will prefer to use a fork than to attempt it with chopsticks. Well, you can still try it, without anything. Of course, I have all the bar soap is left on the plate. And there'll be some other explanations. Something material proves whether or not the man really ate some soup. Huh. What could it be? Huh. Huh. Suppose you eat soap with a fork, I guess? I think it's a question of which implement you'd use. You shouldn't eat soap. Why? Why does the man have a fork in his hand? Well, a fork can be used for many things. Point is, if we decide the man used this fork to eat the soap, we will be changing Mr. Shom's direction. Need some other clues. Tea and soap. Good combo. Solving soap in so you could gulp as much down as possible. Please remember that may not actually have been the soap lover that he's been made of. Out to be. Ah, focus. I was thinking of. This one? No, this one? No. What could it be? How can we turn the camera? Huh. What can I do? Hello, mister. What should I do? I like to zoom on his mouth. Uh... Oh, I'm stuck. I'm not really thinking properly. You know what? Actually, I need to solve this. Did the veterinary eat some soap? Ah, but I can't turn. What should I do? Shit. Not that. What's that, actually? Why is it so hard? Well, I know. My developments are endless. What we're currently pondering is whether or not this vivacious-looking victim ate the soap. If it's a chalet, you wanna try to eat some no matter how hungry you are. Was the victim eating soap when he died or not? We established that with some sanity we can make. I don't have soap and teacup. No. Fork and teacup. Of course it wouldn't work. I don't get it. I don't get it. Brain is fried. I only have 2 spots of interactions. What to do? Oh. There's more soap on the floor. Let's not jump to the conclusion. Will fit together perfectly with the half bar on the table. Half the same bar. Oh. Did all of this for that. Wow. I'm pretty... I'm cooked. Believe me that the man was about to eat it. Of course, the other piece of soap reveals the answer. It being the other half of the soap on the table ensured the victim was not eating soap at all. The deeper of hunger could drive any man to attempt to eat soap. Even I, with my unquenchable thirst for practical knowledge, took only a second bite. That begs the question of how the man was poisoned. Is there no sign of any food on the table? Come. But let it fall soap is best matched with full poison. The victim's life was acclaimed by poison that tainted the contents of the plate. Still pushing the soap arguments. Seeing the man lick the soap rather than eat it. Food isn't the only thing that passes people's lips. Teacup. Victim's life was claimed by poison that tainted the teacup. Maybe. Cups have been the vessel of choice for practicing poisonous over the centuries. It appeared that the victim drank every last drop. There's no sign of food anywhere in the room. Conclusion? The cause of death was chemical intoxication due to ingestion of poison in the tea. Cause of death identified, we proceed to Act 2, where we ponder the next question. Was this suicide or murder? The audience will recall that death occurred during the victim's Last Supper. Am I dying alone? The single teacup suggests the answer. A vessel for infused hot drinks again. It's already featured heavily in our dediction so far. I mentioned that shortly before I said the champagne have a drink of tea. Although nothing remarkable about that, but that troubles me. Is Natsume's reaction? What he heard Mr. Sholmes suggested. It's more diction than it means. It seems. Let's closely examine the scene of the crime again for some more clues. Okay. Was he dining alone? Well, no. Did the man dine and die alone? The other teacup suggests the answer. Yes, there were two teacups in this room all along. In other words, this is a strong indication that the victim's Last Supper was a guest presence. The very least we can say now with certainty that somebody else was here in this room last night taking tea with the victim. Huh. I guess it's you. To draw a conclusion on such meager. Meager? Ah. Me, right? So it's fine, right? Well, so few evidence will be foolish, however, certainly. In which case, what more can we deduce about this possible guest at the table? Allow me to lift the veil of doubt, my dear fellow. Who exactly was in this room at the time of the victim's death? Reveals the answer, of course, is the broken lock. Sure, like where this deduction is going now? Let's go back. No. The answer of the guest who was in here last night when the victim passed away is something I have a very bad feeling about it. We can try to ignore your feelings, but we cannot ignore the truth. Ah. First glance, it seems that the only thing in this room are the makeshift stage and the costumes. Overlook these 3 books initially. Let's see. Picture of Mr. Lecoq, contemporary yearnings, and a meal for Gabo Rio. Just be a incredible coincidence. Same free books that Mr. Natsumi purchased the other day. Huh. The data, Sekistan had just been to a bookshop and bought them, that's right. Free titles are here in the room of the victim. Would have been here before. Meant that he's highly suspected. Well, what it makes or Indeed, what reveals the answer, of course, is the pile of familiar books. Wait, so it's no mere coincidence that these 3 titles are here in this room. It's the link to the truth. Mr. Natsume, you purchased these books 4 days ago at a second-hand bookshop. Coincidence. In that case, you will be able to bring the same 3 titles from your own room, will you not? Very moment. You can bring your own copies here. It proves that these 3 books are in fact yours. I purchased the books 4 days ago and returned to your lodgings. You were arrested the very next day. Could conceivably have brought the books here on that evening. You never mentioned that. I have brought these 3 books here to the victim's room. What the hell? Last night, we returned to your lodgings after the trial concluded at the Old Bailey. Oh. There's only one possible conclusion. The victim died here in this room last night as a result of poisoning. That same night, the victim had a visitor. Suseki Natsume. I'm flattered. This concludes the final act of Sherlock Holmes' Great Deduction. Again. But you're gonna have to accompany me down to yard again. Door key locked. Entry, exit entirely impossible. Huh? You live in the same building after all. Have plenty of opportunity, I'm sure. Facts speaks for themselves, Mr. Stage. He has found himself an arch rival now, hasn't he? No dilly-dallying. Outside is a carriage waiting. Imagine I've been in this position again, but please defend me. Understand? We'll come to your cell later and talk about it. hi. And so, his evil curse still apparently unbroken, Sigi-san found himself once again the prince of sect in the case of murder. Thanks to the incrimination deduction of the great detective. My dear fellow, that honor belongs to you. Well, at least that means Inspector Gregson is no longer here. You can explain the crime scene in more details now. Of course. I've forgotten what the Inspector mentioned before. Let's jump get rid of. I expect you could find him in his sitting room on the top floor as usual. Let's remember to go and talk to him later. Yes, but not now. I'm like that tired. It wasn't worse. I got a really long day and I can't play anymore. So let me rest. I swear that next time I'm not sure actually. I will probably be in the best shape. I'm so tired. I'm so freaking tired. I'm actually so tired that it all started actually in the first hours of the day. Well, anyway, I'll stream tomorrow. Make it for that. I mean, I think. We'll see anyway. Take care. Good night. Sleep well. Bye. Should I have been born? Something like that. It hurts my head if I do it. So man. So tired. Oh my. Oh shit, I couldn't even read. Well, anyway, bye.